I'm Luke Pasqualino and I'm here in Cheltenham meeting Sam Ross.
Luke, what have you been up to since Skins has finished?
Just come back from the States in Berlin. Been shooting a film over there called The Operation, due to come out next year. Been working with some fantastic people in it. So yeah, just waiting for the next one really to see when that comes along. So should be good.
What's it about?
It's a horror thriller. So yeah, a bit of an odd one. So just waiting to see how it looks out. I think it should be a good project.
Do you get killed off gruesomely?
Not quite gruesomely. It's a bit of a weird one. You got to wait and see. Yeah.
Okay. How did you get into Skins in the first place?
My agent sent me along to the open audition and stuff, so I went along to that, and kind of thousands and thousands of people on one day. I waited for about 4.5 hours in a queue and all that kind of stuff, and I went in and then I had 9 auditions for Skins, kept getting invited back, and then eventually got the part. So.
Do you know how many other Freddies were in the pipeline?
7,000.
7,000?
7,000, yeah.
What
so
was it that you had?
I don't know, mate. I really don't know. It still baffles me, actually. Yeah, but it's yeah, looking forward to kind of moving on and seeing where that takes me now.
How do you get an agent?
A lot of the time agents kind of scout and stuff like that, but I kind of wrote to mine and said, I'd like to set up a meeting, see where we can go from here, and kind of still 3 years down the line, we've still got a fantastic relationship and doing really well. So.
Okay, where did you find him?
I got hold of a casting director, and I wrote to quite a few agencies and kind of had meetings and sent covering letters and photos and stuff, and then kind of my agent at BWH just kind of seemed to be the best one for me. So.
Where did you live actually at this point?
Peterborough, where I still live now. I still live there. Yeah, I've lived there all my life. So that's my town.
Okay.
I was born and bred.
In Skins, you skate. Well, they show Freddie skating.
Yeah.
Is that you, or is that?
No, little bits of it were me, but not all of it. No, I cheated. They used the double for that.
Would you like learn skateboard?
I wouldn't. No, I used to rollerblade, but. No, I don't think I'd learn to skateboard. It was just too stressful for me, so I just couldn't get the hang of it. Normally I pick things up fairly quick, but that's just something I couldn't get the hang of. So tore some ligaments in my foot as well, which wasn't too nice either.
Was that in the 3rd or 4th series?
That was in the 3rd series. Yeah, 2 weeks before we started filming, I pulled ligaments in my foot, so I couldn't walk for 2 days. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, it all went well.
That graze in the first episode,
yeah.
Was that actually a real injury?
No, it wasn't. It was a fake injury. You kind of had to imagine that Freddie's kind of fallen off his skateboard somewhere. It's like a backstory that you never really find out what happened. So yeah, I think it was just for effect for the first couple of eps.
Cool. The clothes that you wear,
yes.
Were they your own or were they all bought for you?
No, they're all kind of. I mean, Skins get a lot of sponsors and stuff like that. I mean, Lyle and Scott and all these kind of stuff, and a lot of Freddie's clothes were kind of bought from kind of really small online websites and all that kind of stuff. Just they're a bit quirky, a bit different and stuff. So. Yeah, they're all bought for us and fitted and all that kind of stuff. So.
How many did you get to keep?
As many as we wanted, really. But kind of Freddie's clothes are always really kind of scruffy and dirty and all that kind of stuff. I didn't keep much, so I kind of went through everyone else's wardrobes a bit as well. Got to keep loads of trainers and stuff there because the show was sponsored by Nike, so got to keep quite a lot of that, which was good.
Nice.
Yes.
In Skins, when you're shooting drug scenes and people are taking drugs and smoking stuff, what are you actually drinking or smoking?
Drinks. So when we're drinking beers and stuff, it's 0%. It's the kind of caliber non-alcoholic beer. So we drink that. But when we're doing the drug scenes, like if it's kind of a joint or whatever, it'll be just honey rose tobacco, rolled into the shape of a spliff. So yeah, but when we did the promo and we were shooting the 2-day promo for Series 3, we had to do a scene where we were flicking pills into our mouth, and they were Pro Plus tablets. So after about 3-4 takes, we were all kind of wide-eyed like that, ready to go, so we're all so awake.
My mate Josh says Pro Plus doesn't do anything, it's all in the head, but...
I don't know, I disagree. I do disagree, yeah, I think it does do a bit, definitely. It makes you feel a bit... No, not at all. It just makes you feel a lot more awake for about 2 hours. Yeah, it depends how many you take really, but we had about 5 or 6 at the time, so I was wide awake.
Did you ever have smoking a massive joint of just backy? Did it make you really cough really bad?
It wasn't, no, because it's honey rose tobacco, so it's fake tobacco, so you can't even feel it going down. Because if you smoke real tobacco on set and stuff, you've got to be careful of insurance for kind of the crew that might have asthma or something like that. So.
How many takes did you have to do with whilst you're smoking a joint?
Depends really. It can be kind of one, it depends what shot they're doing, but a lot of the times when you've got a big scene and you're kind of smoking through it the whole way, then they'll kind of chop and change and bring it in and out and bring you a fresh one and kind of trim it down to make sure it's the right length for when you said a certain line or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into it.
Was vodka just water?
Vodka was just water, yeah.
Do you feel that Skins glamorises the use of drugs, or do you think it fairly shows?
No, I don't think it glamorises it. I don't think it glamorises it at all. I think it's more because there's people who've been doing drugs way before Skins came along. I think for Skins to take the blame for something like that is it's not really right. But you know, a lot of people do think, you know, this is what's going on in Skins, the kind of party life we want to have and stuff, but as you saw in Series 4, it's not always the way it goes.
No. Do you worry it encourages like youth or younger youth to aspire to live that kind of lifestyle?
I think I've always believed this. You know, if you as long as you know right from wrong, then you know it's as long as you kind of know right from wrong, basically, then you know you can do whatever you like. You know, I knew at 16 that it was wrong to get a girl pregnant or do drugs and stuff. That's why I never did it. But you know, there are people that still been brought up the same as me that still did drugs. So I think it just depends what kind of person you are, really.
We've got some quick questions from fans of yours.
Okay.
A quick question from Star Levi. She thought that you had died in real life, which is why your character got right now of the Skins. So, are you dead, Luke?
I'm alive, very much so, unfortunately for you.
That's,
sorry.
Star, that's your question answered. Steph White would like to know, how does it feel to be a heartthrob? This is kind of like a live...
Yeah, it's been bandied about a bit, innit? Yeah, it feels good.
It's kind of a
It feels good. It's nice.
It's
nice to know. It's nice to know that you got kind of fans that kind of appreciate you for not just acting ability, and you know maybe there might be a little bit something more. So yeah, it's quite nice.
And Glenn would like to know, why are there no normal people in Skins? Is this because they wouldn't make entertaining watching?
I think that's exactly it, mate. Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I mean, the audience need to have characters that they can follow for certain different reasons and stuff. And I think the Skins characters are all individual in their own kind of deep way. So yeah, I think that's what it is. I think they try and make each character have something a little bit different to a normal person to make the TV show.
Cool. All right, last question. Game shows, has there ever been one you've always wanted to be on, like Never Mind the Buzzcocks, or...?
I'd love to be on like 8 out of 10 Cats or Never Mind the Buzzcocks or Mock the Week or something like that, yeah.
Something with Jimmy Carr on?
Yeah, I mean Jimmy Carr, I love Jimmy Carr to be, he's my favourite comedian, so something like that would be good.
Oh, that's cool. All
right,
cheers, man.
Brilliant, lovely, cheers dude, thanks mate. Yeah, just be confident and be yourself. So.